Books have always been more than pages. They're how we process, they're how we heal, how we find ourselves in someone else's story. That's what this show is built on. Hey y'all, I'm Niccara, and you're listening to But Make It Books, a podcast where we're bookishly healing through life, one conversation at a time. Every episode, I'm sitting down with the authors, booksellers, and book lovers who are shaping the literary world, the people behind the pages and the passion that keeps this community alive. So hey, if this show has ever handed you your next favorite read, made you feel seen, or reminded you why you fell in love with books in the first place, do me a favor. Rate us, subscribe, leave a review. It literally takes 2 minutes and it means everything. It's how we, this small indie podcast, grows this community and gets these conversations in front of more readers who need them. Now let's get into it. I love that. Well, hey everyone, I'm Niccara, and this is But Make It Books, a podcast where we are bookishly healing through life. And I'm so blessed to be in the space and the place with my girls over at She Well Read. Hey ladies.
Hey girl.
What's up?
Now, ladies. Yeah.
That could be my full-time job. I would eat.
Oh, me too. If I could just say.
Just a little ad-lib here and there.
Yeah, literally, I love an ad-lib.
I thought I was an amigo in my past life.
I think we all thought we were a part of Amigos. Who said I got left off of Bad Emoji?
We was in that background.
Literally.
So, welcome to the pod. So, a thing we like to do is to ask a question. How are you?
Oh.
Right.
You know, there's so much going on in the world right now. I'm just trying to survive, stay alive, maybe even thrive.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thriving sounds nice.
Yeah, same. And also just the internet, the threads of it all. Because did you see the thing about...
Yep, the book cover?
Yep.
Yep. And I will never be on Blue Ivy or Al Gore's internet making fun of a black woman, except for Candace Owens.
Asterisks.
Yeah, there's asterisks to this. But yes, her. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, that's I'm glad that work has been kind of crazy because I miss a lot of the drama, and it feels good. It feels good. It feels good.
I was on my walk today when I saw it, and I said, "Oh, threads are not beating the allegations that all the drama is really over here."
Yeah, it's it's interesting. It's interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so guys, we are on with She Well Read, hosted by Sam and Lana, which is a bite-sized book club podcast by and for women who love books with depth, centering Black women's stories, bold conversations, and community. And so for this interview, we are talking about If I Ruled the World. And I'm going to fight y'all because this was y'all's.
Who chose it? Because I don't feel like it was it me? I think it was you. Right. Come to the front, Lana.
Mm-hmm.
I humbly accept my punishment because I know you both think it was worth it in the end.
It was worth it in the end, but the first 2-3 paragraphs had me skirt. And so we're talking about the late 90s and early aughts. What is your go-to album from that era?
Oh, B-Day. Immediately.
Oh.
Okay.
Immediately.
Okay.
All right, Sam, you up next, because I know mine.
Oh. Okay, can I say Sade, The Love Deluxe?
Ooh. Yes, you can. Okay. They are great.
Let me go there. Let me just take it there.
Okay. So if it were me, it's 2 albums. I'm cheating. But it's definitely got to be The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill and Brown Sugar by D'Angelo.
And also
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
That was really traumatic last year. Was that last year?
I'm putting the Grim Reaper on a pip because there are so many others that have lived and survived, and yet these are the choices you make.
Yeah, the not funny story that we have is that we saw Angie Stone at her last show.
Oh, talk about it. Oh, that was
Ooh.
crazy
Yeah,
that was
that was
literally a
insane.
year ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because we were in Mobile for Mardi Gras.
Y'all were in
and
Mobile, Alabama?
We were in Mobile, Alabama for Mardi Gras.
So, you know, I have to say.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. What?
You already, I think if you know, you know. But, like, everybody who see the leprechaun say, yeah. Yeah.
Bitch, what? Valid though.
No, right.
Oh, my God. If my
No,
friend
that's-
Cara is listening to this, like, we say that all the time.
That's so funny. I love
So
that
whenever I see
too.
somebody from Mobile, I'm like, everybody who see the leprechaun say, yeah. Yeah.
I'm weak.
You are an ad-lib girl. For real.
I am.
That's so funny.
But anyway, you guys saw Angie Stone in Mobile, Alabama.
Right.
Yes.
Back to the actual story.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, we were at the Grand Marshal Ball because our friends are from Mobile, so we go with them to all the things. And we were like, who's the performer? And they were like, Angie Stone. We were like, oh, all right, cool. And we were literally like, it was late. We were all done with it. We had heard her sing a little, and then we're like, all right, we're leaving. And like you just hear in the back, like it's one of those things I never forget now.
Yeah, because it's like in your head. You're like, wow,
Yeah.
I was the last person to see this person, and it really imprints on your brain chemistry. I had the same with DMX. I saw DMX at Roots before Roots moved to like a bigger area. He was there, and it was like right before he passed, and his dad was there and everything. And I just remember him climbing up on the speakers. I was like, what you doing? But you know, it's DMX.
I was going to say it's DMX.
That tracks. Yeah, just being him.
Mm-hmm.
Just
and I love that for
being
him.
him.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that
It's
is
just like
actually
thinking-
insane. No,
Yeah,
it's crazy because Angie was even on the stage talking about like something. I think she had said something like, I'm so happy to be back on a stage performing, you know, like it's been a long time or something. And then, you know, you come to find out that something went wrong with the car. It was literally on their way back home. And I guess it's one of those things where you just cannot choose how it happens or when it happens, and
That's real.
like it shouldn't have happened. It just felt so out of the blue.
Yeah, and then him shortly after. I'm like, oh,
Right. In short succession after. I was like, God damn.
again, Grim Reaper, you're on a pip. So, because you need to be. All right, so y'all, if y'all haven't read If I Ruled the World, you need to pick it up. So before we start this conversation, I'm going to tell everybody what this book is about. And it's also by Amy DuBois Barnett. So if you haven't picked up this book, definitely pick it up because it's about to be a TV show. So go do the things.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was a TV show in my head reading it, so.
No, it literally was. I was like, what the hell? Anyway, this novel is set in the late 1990s New York City following Black editor Nikki Rose as she leaves a prestigious fashion magazine to take over a struggling hip-hop publication called Sugar. This story is a glamorous, fast-paced look at ambition, power, self-discovery, and the intersection of hip-hop, high fashion, and featuring a determined protagonist navigating a cutthroat life with an powerful ex-lover. So if you like this, if you like that more.
Oh, wait, hold on. Pause.
Uh-oh.
Do y'all hear that?
I did hear it on my end. I thought it was my side of it, but I think it went away.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear it going away too.
Okay, because it started drowning you out, and I was like, wait, I can't tell what she's saying.
All right, well, Dante, when you hear that part, splice that. Okay. Anyway.
Right.
Shout out to my editor. But if you love Kimora Lee's, like that entire like fabulous glam, like that entire area, MTV Cribs, like literally I started getting a little, and I don't like to have empathy for people, but like women really going through like that Diddy era and not being able to say nothing. Like I was like, ooh. So yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's very transgiving.
It was really crazy. So first thoughts, initial thoughts, what's y'all thoughts?
I just remember reading, because I was listening to the audiobook and I was listening to the prologue in the car, and I said, whoa, this is how we're starting this? Like, this is actually insane. And I immediately, as soon as I got to wherever I was going, I texted Samra. I said, you need to start this right now.
Because I said, now I know you lying. I said, who is who the who?
Mm-hmm.
Who the who?
Literally.
I said, this is too much for Elmo. I literally looked at the book and I said,
jump scare, literally.
It doesn't give that from
that old man.
Oh. Right. The cover
And then it
looks
just
so
went from
like
worse to worse.
Innocent?
it does. It looks like very like high class, classy. You know, I just wasn't expecting to be thrown right in, and I was trying to show the cover earlier. My computer's not picking it up, but it's really, it's
a beautiful
very
cover.
Vogue.
Yeah,
it's
very
giving
well done.
Vogue. Mm-hmm.
It's very well done. It's very well done. I really, 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 really love the cover. Especially when there's not that many people who do covers who look like us. So like shout out to Amy, they got you. So I just figured we could just ping pong back and forth with some questions and really get into this book, because we both had the same comment about Black girls don't sell magazines.
And the thing is, as I was reading, I was not surprised by any of it.
Right.
Like, because I was like, yes, this is set in like late 90s, early 2000s vibes, but it's like, not much has changed besides the fashion of it all. Like, these things are still very much happening today. Yes, a lot of it's being talked about more, but it's still happening. And like, even shout out to Charlie, because I read her Substack today about, you know, even something as, I'm not going to say as small as, but just something like publishers, like an ALC programs, which stands for Advanced Listener Copies. Like, a lot of the selections, most of the time, there's not a lot of Black books in the options.
No.
And why is that? And she said she even reached out to one of the influencer programs and was like, hey, like, I noticed this. And they were basically like, oh, well, thank you for bringing this to our attention. Can you send us a list, like, every month of authors who you think...
Oh, so you want me to do labor?
Right.
For free.
Wow.
That's your job.
Wow.
Correct, because you see all the titles that come through your dang on. What are you talking about? Stop.
Please be so for real right now. Literally, don't piss me off. Don't piss
my
me
God.
off.
No, that's really...
But that's what happened with Libra. Remember, like, for February, and people were trying to tear them up. And they were like, whoa, that's not us. It's them. Talk to them. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad y'all said that, because they would have really tore y'all up. But it's just so interesting, because even when we're dealing with like Black girls don't sell magazines, it's like when she started straightening her hair too, that's when her proximity or her value went up in the eyes of her boss, in the eyes of her partner, which...
It's real. It's not like this does
Throw
not
the whole
happen.
man away.
Throw the whole man away, literally.
So many times. Oh, I felt
But like, it honestly reminded me, Samra, of your journey when you like, you know, started growing your afro and really tapping into your natural hair. Yeah. And like all of that just really reminded me of all the thoughts that you told us about, you know, how that made you feel and like where it stemmed from. And I feel like it's a very much relatable experience for a lot of us.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it's crazy because people reinforce like something that's not natural. I don't know. It's crazy that we've been so conditioned to just the reactions we receive when our hair is more close to white, straight. Like it is. It can completely mess you up if you really care about like what people think, because you truly can get treated better if you look a certain way. And I don't know. I think about my cousin. So you're saying you think about me, but I think about my cousin. She has always had like, I guess like in her mind, coarser hair, and like her sister just has like really like ringlet curls and just never had to try, just like woke up and like her hair was like that.
Right. Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
When I wear my hair natural, I'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so dry. I'm like, come on, man. I can't just wake up and roll out of bed.
Right. The only time I get to do that is when I have braids. That's about it.
Oh, and it feels good.
I just took mine out. Oh my God. I want to go.
But your hair looks popping, I must say.
It's
giving.
Health. It looks so bouncy, girl.
Yeah.
And long, too.
She did.
It's the braids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the braids.
That's
really
and, the growth oil from Amazon. You can get it from Amazon, but it's like it's white and it's green writing on it, and it's like you can get a 2-pack for like $5. Like honestly, that's love Beyonce, but it might be better than the
than the drops. Oh, see, I have yet to try the drops, so I can't say. I've been doing the rice water,
and they've helped.
Don't let the people shoot me,
okay,
because it's true.
But
it's okay.
Send
We
me that
won't.
link though.
Yeah, I'll
send
send
me
you
that link though.
It do work. Like I use the drops too, but like when I get my braids, I put it all throughout, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. And growing.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, but like, yeah, that's really
well,
good.
let me just say, she shaved her head because she like was just tired, and I feel like a lot of people, even towards the end of this book, she like does a little chop and she's like, wow, I feel like myself. But she shaved her head. Tell me why her man broke up with her. Right. Because he signed up for one type of, it's the same girl, same purse, same everything. You can literally slap a wig on. Okay? What's the difference?
This is why I hate men. And this is why
I'm an active man hater with a man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my
it's possible.
Point. It's like I really do hate men. You got to be mean to them. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're nice to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, traumatize them back. I firmly believe
Correct. I agree. I concur. I concur. I think men are, love my man, hate men.
Right. That's deep. That's
sad.
Insane. But yeah, again, same shit, different day. That's really what it was giving.
Oh,
right. We're 20 years removed from like the 90s, the late 90s, but yeah, so much of it. Right. It did. Reading the book, I was like, well, yes, hip hop, R&B, it's still misogynistic. We still come for black women. We still put like certain types of people, women on a pedestal. Specifically, there are men in the industry who do that more than, and they just like, it's like a trophy wife. And she speaks about her mother being somebody who's kind of like trophy-y.
The mom is interesting.
She is a little problematic, no?
She was.
Yes.
I got back to her. But she was in the beginning. I was like, I'm watching you. Very much watching you. It gave the mom off of that movie. Oh my gosh. It had, oh my gosh, and now I can't.
Is it like a Lynn Whitfield character? Because that's always like fine.
Was it a Lynn Whitfield character? It might have been a Lynn Whitfield character. But it was a movie that came.
I know what you're talking about was Sanaa Lathan. It was like the hair movie.
Yes, the hair movie.
Whitfield? Oh,
it might have been Lynn Whitfield. I mean, it's very on brand.
You know what? It do sound on brand.
Let
me see. Sanaa Lathan, because I know it was a movie she was in.
Yes, for sure.
And it was on Netflix, because I remember what you're talking about, and I'm so mad. Napoli Ever After. I know it was something crazy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the title was also a little insane.
I was like, the title was, yep. And Lynn Whitfield was the mom.
Right, exactly.
Pauletta.
Exactly.
Why her name had to be Pauletta? That sounds so on
brand.
Her
name is Pauletta. I just put another syllable for that. Don't even go. But that's yes. That is the thing. That is very interesting. But yeah, I don't know. The mom was problematic to me, I think, throughout the whole thing. I don't even know she redeemed herself in the end, to me.
Really?
Damn.
I did like that she was like supportive, I guess, when she decided to go to her Groove, or was it Groove magazine? When she chose to step out and, I don't know, at some point she did something risky, which I'm like, low-key,
when she went to Sugar.
She was risk-taking the whole book. Yeah, I guess it was when she went to Sugar that she her mom was like, yeah, you should do that or something. Follow your dreams. And I was like,
Yeah, she was like, if you're gonna be there, you better bring your baddest bitch out, basically.
That's fair. That's fair. It's just like, whoo, she just really cares about properness.
But it makes me think of like, I mean, if you think about our parents and like their parents, that was something like you had to, like you didn't really have a choice because it was viewed more, and I mean, still a little now, we like kind of subconsciously do it in a sense of like that proximity to whiteness and like presenting yourself a certain way, like in certain situations, in certain settings, because we're already way back here. So it's like we think to get us closer to like the, you know, accomplishments and things and the things that we're like grasping for, we have to do these things. But it's like, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think also why the mom be making me mad was like how she would be really over there kikiing with her boyfriend. And she didn't even know that her boyfriend was at this, like her parents were at this dinner. This man was acting like he was taking her out, but he really wasn't.
Right.
I didn't like that. Not really. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You're right. Her loyalties were like, she was wishy-washy overall. Like,
very much wishy-washy.
Just kind of didn't stand for much.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure her daughter was married because Marie was pissing me off, and so was the boyfriend.
Is that the main character's name, Marie?
No, the HR lady.
Yeah.
Oh.
Her friend, her HR friend.
Oh, from Stylist.
I know. It's like we read this so long ago. I'm like, right, character name.
Oh, yes,
like,
sorry.
Remembering.
So, yes,
no, you're good.
Is the one who hooked her up with her boyfriend. And so when she finally left and she broke up with that man, she was like, I cannot believe you did that to my friend. Your friend ain't ish.
Oh, T. That man was abusive.
Let's talk about it.
There were some abusive men.
Throughout the book, yes.
Yeah.
I had this really interesting conversation with my friend. I was like, it shouldn't shock me by reading this that all of our hip hop stars or like rap stars of yesteryear all turn MAGA or like very conservative, because that whole doctrine, especially MAGA, is like, I can do whatever I want to women and women need to know their place. Like this man literally got on TV and said he's gonna grab somebody by the. So then you got this rapper dude, and I'm like, oh, why am I shocked? Why am I shocked? I'm shocked.
It's like you really, I don't know, somehow people feel close to you and your community, and you just like kind of, I mean, I don't know any of these people, but like I just kind of picture them at the cookout, you know what I mean? And I just don't, it's hard to separate. Yeah, there is always, yes, that's true. Yeah, and I guess we like make space for some of the creepy uncles and different things because they're like our community, and it's like maybe like, but keep them away from everyone that's a young girl. Like there are these concessions we make just to have community. And then it's so like frustrating when people fully sell out to the white man specifically. That's so unfortunate to me.
Whew, that was deep. Dang. The concessions we make for community, because I feel like that was Nikki's whole question the whole time.
Yeah.
There were a lot of moments.
That was and what concessions was she willing to make? Like even when she did get to Sugar and her literal first day, and everybody was just kind of like, "Why you look like that? Why you got those clothes on?"
Correct. It was very wild to watch.
Yeah,
it was very wild to watch, like to see in real time, because they were already defining even her blackness and what it was when she walked in that door. And that was a lot.
It was giving, like, it gave me flashbacks of when, like, people would call me an Oreo.
Right.
And just because, like, I talk a certain way, like, oh, you talk well, you talk white. And I'm like, please.
Correct. We should prescribe everything, like anything good or smart or better to whiteness, because that's insane. They went over here, they went over there and forced us to be here. We should not stop that. Stop that. Stop that.
Yeah.
I know. It's some sort of comparison, I guess. But then, especially when it's us as women coming for each other, it's just like not adding up. It's making me think about the whole horse drama on Threads. Like, why are we as women like coming for each other?
Over a fucking caricature. Like, be so
Literally.
for real right now.
About a horse caricature for a young adult book.
Right.
That's the
When
part that
I
sends
have
me.
seen so many bad covers. And this is the hill we're dying on.
It wasn't
Like-
bad, y'all. It was great.
It was
It
beautiful.
was. It's a very cute cover.
So cute,
It's
right?
a very cute cover.
Very cute.
It's so funny. It's been in my library, so now I gotta push it up the list. But
The drama.
And see, that's the thing where it's like, right, like now everybody's buying it. Now everybody's pushing it up their list. Like, the cause and effect. I think the beautiful thing is like, y'all thought, but not too fast, not too much.
yeah, correct.
Actually not.
Correct.
But
Not
it's
today.
just, it's so unfortunate that this, like, that's the pipeline that always
That
happens.
is the pipeline, which is so funny because I just like see that pipeline happen like throughout, like a through line into like modern. Well, I guess we could still take this as, is this historical? I don't know. Are we historical?
Not only historical.
Damn, that's deep. We are vintage. Kind of. Like 20 years is vintage clothing, so like
Listen, so I'm like, oh, right.
Right,
So
the way none of us
Damn.
wanted to accept it though. Still, we
I
had the
claim
fact.
picking this book. I don't
it's so
claim
bad that I even forgot what I was about to just say because I was just like, dang, I'm historical.
Listen, I'm aging like fine wine over here. Hello.
Thank you. While I sip it.
Right. Cheers to that.
Cheers to the girls'
to
weekend.
that.
Cheers to the girls'
Weekend. Watch
Not
it with
too
the
many
B
of those
words.
Y'all are too silly.
Woo! Okay. Oh my God. So I also want to talk about, like, there's some other things that we both were like very much connected to is like the misogyny in rap and where that came from. And it was very interesting because even when, I think it was her and JJ, when they were talking about Tupac versus Biggie. And she was like, no, I'm Tupac all day. And this ain't to shade the people, rest in peace. But Biggie's lines wasn't really uplifting no women, right? The way Tupac was. So even to see that parallel there and then Bishop and all that buffoonery and like now, like, have we even gotten better or is it still even worse?
No, because it made me think about like the J. Cole of it all. Like, because everybody's like, he's a bitch. Da, 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 da. And I'm like,
He's
but
corny.
why?
Yeah.
But why? Tell me why. Elaborate for me on that one.
Yes.
Because I would probably say of all the rappers, he's probably the least like derogatory to women, in my opinion. I think I could be wrong. Somebody could prove me wrong.
He did just get kind of some heat on him because he released an album and like
Well, shit.
He
See,
wrote-
and that's the thing about men. And that's the thing about men.
no,
We
you
never defend them.
it's okay. Well, I think he had said the F word or
Oh, and like his old stuff.
no, actually new, but he bleeped it out. But he still like made space for but he bleeped.
I know
it.
the song. I know the
And
song
I
because I heard it and I was like, ooh.
I believe Baby Keem may have done the same thing in his new album, which I haven't heard people talk shit about Baby Keem because he's kind of like a little bit of like I don't know, like he's still like people
Ain't
love
that Kendrick's cousin or am I tripping?
right, like people love him, like he has a cult following, whereas J. Cole, I do think he's easy to like jump on
He's an easy
the hate
target,
train
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So, but yes, speaking to like that, like it's almost like they've walked a few steps forward because of all the
Yeah.
hate that they get when they do come for people like queer people and just different things, but then they're like, let me just take a step back because I know like some of my fans are like the older guys, or I don't know. I don't know.
That's
Like
tea.
That's true, because they're
still
trying to
feel-
find that. Yeah.
You right though, because it's like MAGA, like it's only a few steps.
From there.
There's a Venn diagram and like there's overlap.
Like Snoop Dogg is more conservative, right? Like LL Cool J is like talking about like DEI doesn't matter. Like it's like all these things, and then you're like, oh, now that women do not really have to work, like black women always had to work, but like really, like not really committed to the idea that they have to be partnered in order to get what they want. These older men are crashing out.
They're crashing,
and they're teaching their sons to crash out too. They are crashing out. It's looking like Crash Bandicoot in here, okay? Just going all over the place, acting nutty, acting insane. Like I don't. Yeah.
You read about them like passing that shit down. Like the hate is being passed. That's the same way they do it in the white spaces. It's like, why? Why do we have to pass the hate down? Is it for safety? Is it really for safety? Or like...
No, it's to keep the real status quo in check, which is white, rich men.
Talk about it. And you know what? Now that I think about it too, Kendrick doesn't really talk bad about... sometimes I just be bebopping along.
I mean, I will say this. He did take down one of the most weird rappers.
Oh, he took him down?
He whacked him, and he whacked him again, and he whacked him again. And got Grammys for whacking him.
Oh, see, that's where I'm like, yes.
Dance on his grave.
Wait a minute. Do y'all feel like Drake Kendrick kind of aligns with Tupac Biggie at all? Like not exactly in any type of way, but just like what they represent for the culture, maybe.
I can see where you're coming from with that.
I can see where you're coming from, but I still think Biggie, like in the end, was like, yes, he's a womanizer, but he also wasn't like a low key like predator.
Valid.
Right? Like predator in other ways, but not like of young children. Because like, why are you talking to Millie Bobby and giving her advice? You don't think that's weird?
It's so strange.
It's very strange. You should not be friends with an underage girl.
Oh, that man scares me.
Correct. Like BBL Drizzy. And the funny thing is, Pusha T also didn't bang with him for a really long time. And I remember because he had a diss too. And I can't like, even like in this book, the women defending everything is the same way that is happening right now. Like the Tory Lanez situation. I recently met another woman, Tory Lanez apologist, and I said,
really?
Ew.
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 In 2026?
Correct. Talking about he didn't really shoot her. You will not get on. You will not waste my.
Were you there?
Right. No. The answer is no.
For what?
For what? Like, and that's the thing. What do y'all gain from this? And also, y'all don't know these people.
Correct. It's just like he shot. I'm like always like F ICE, but I'm also like, you could deport him. Where's the ICE agents? I'm always like I'm like always on the borderline of like, forget them, but also like deport him.
Right. It's like, but if you gonna be here, can you take care of this one?
Because like he broke laws. Literally. He's a lawless criminal. Where is DT to get him out of here? Like, I don't even know why he's serving jail time. He should be going over to his other country, serving jail time over there and stay and can't come back.
Oh,
that's
talk about it.
And he keeps trying to get out, and they're like, no. Like, no, you're not getting out anytime soon. So sorry to you.
I'm actually shocked that Diddy's lasting as long as he has. So he must be like in a secure facility.
Oh yeah, they got him real rapid.
Because, like, I couldn't even finish that documentary.
Oh, see, I haven't watched it.
I couldn't press play. I'm like, I can't.
I had to stop. Also, what's happened up with R. Kelly? That's another one.
Wait a minute.
You know, that one I be forgetting about.
I remember at Black Book Bash, the DJ tried to play. And this is not Casey's fault. Love Casey, girl. Hey, girl, this is not your fault.
We all gathered him into pieces because he tried to play some goddamn Step in the Name of Love. And I said, listen, I know we in Florida.
Right.
And no shade to my Floridians. But what the hell?
What the actual hell?
That's
yeah.
so funny. I'm glad
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Turn it off.
I think a lot of people aren't really doing that, and so they just continue to get the play. And
Well, because people aren't saying turn it off. They're just like,
Yeah.
all right, like we'll let this shit play and get to the next song, and then it's like, oh well, if they play it, like the money goes to his victims. Da, 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 da. I'm like, but no.
As a person
turn that
who loved the
shit off.
Ignition remix, like I would play that at least once a week. I had to wean. And it's okay. I just had to forget about it. I had to just...
Right.
Because Chocolate Factory was my album.
That was a good one. I mean, that's even like what's that man's name? DaBaby, his new song.
there's
And I
so
was
many
like-
fallen soldiers.
Didn't he? But he apologized, didn't he?
Probably, kind of.
But like a
probably,
PR
maybe.
apology, and it was just so many things, and I'm like, because it was the Meg of it all, it was the Tory Lanez of it all, it was the what he said at that show of it all. to the
I was
LGBTQ
thinking about something
community.
else. I thought we were talking about the gay slur. I forgot that he did something else. See?
Right, his
did
was
more.
just stacking up.
I
Yeah. And that his new song was going viral on Twitter, and at first, before I figured out who it was, I was like, hey. And then I said,
Oh, I remember that. And I was like... Because also an R. Kelly song went viral on TikTok. Remember, it's like, I'm going to put on my... Yeah, Step in the Name of Love. When everybody was using it to go to the bookstore or do whatever. And I'm like, did we forget?
Right.
It's
right.
a short memory on TikTok for sure.
And then a lot of people, when you think about it, a lot of those kids don't even know. They just they have no idea where that clip comes from, or like that song snippet comes from, or like who that is.
Okay, but they do. Okay, but to be, the devil don't need no more advocates. But to be devil's advocate, they do a lot of research about everything else. So ain't research that?
Whack him again. Whack him again.
No, right. They're always
They're
telling
about
us.
to be like, get off my lawn energy, right? But they have very selective things that they get upset about and who they hold to task versus others. And it does confuse me. It confuses me.
Well,
I
true.
know. I don't know, like, what the attention economy is really, like, I guess it's giving people. I don't know exactly there's no moral. Maybe there is no moral. Maybe it's all just, I want to be on this high ground and just tell you you're doing something wrong, but don't look at me. Like, don't come for my stuff. People are just very defensive on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like it's easy to have any productive conversation in the comments anywhere. It's all just about this viral, like.
Because like reading this book, and then obviously we have the Tyra documentary that was on Netflix. And then I think the one with E is coming out this month too, about America's Next Top Model. And like reading this, I had a lot more, like I said, empathy. Because I was like, yeah, it really was the time. Like,
It was time.
And it's hard to say that, and even reading this, and it's crazy to even say, but it really is the time. So I don't know, like, and definitely jump in, like, what do you guys think? Do you think if someone read this and didn't grow up in that time, they would have empathy for it? Because, like, we romanticize that time.
Yeah. We do.
Question.
It was a different energy for sure. It was like there was that energy, and then there was like the nostalgia energy that we look back on, like in the vibe, like the simplicity of it all too, to a sense.
Yeah, it was very simple.
Yeah, like we didn't have social media for real. Like we were going outside till the streetlights came on, things like that. And so there's different aspects of the time, but like even like the Tyra of it all. I remember watching America's Next Top Model in real time and being like, oh, this is going to be a documentary someday. Like, I just know there's a bunch of stuff going on behind the scenes.
Me too. Like I watched this and I said, I know this is purely television. Like there is nothing in this to me, and I don't even know how I was that self-actualized at that age.
Y'all two
But
was
I
really
knew
like.
this wasn't something I ever wanted to try out for or do.
Y'all had your Dr. Umar hat on at
Listen.
12, like, thesis is writing itself here.
No, your white wife can't come. It's insane. Oh my
But
God,
yeah,
that man
so
is
it's like
hilarious.
the energy
Anyway,
of the '90s, yes, like the simplicity and
yeah,
the music that was coming to that, like I feel like that's the stuff we're nostalgia about, not the shady shit happening behind the scenes.
yeah, like the girl who had to keep getting the weave, and now she got track alopecia. Like the fact that we have
Yeah,
predators that last this long in the business, and it's
Wow.
still to this day. Like I don't. We're really in the Me Too. We're still in Me Too era, but like it's also there are still a lot of industries I do not have hope it will actually
that'll ever
affect
change.
in a real way.
You're
Yeah.
In a real
speaking.
way.
Yeah, because I mean, just like similar to the book where, he had all this money and power and influence and connections that made Nikki feel like there's no way I can ever speak out about this and not be on the losing end of this and like my life be over pretty much. That I feel like still affects people in those, like you're saying, in those industries today, where because we've been shown, even if you do have receipts and timelines, sometimes it still doesn't matter.
It doesn't. And it's scary to
So,
watch in real
yeah.
time.
Yeah, and my sister is she's like in the theater. She's a theater kid, true and true. And I just think about her going into like wanting to go into that industry, and I'm like, like nervous, like stay true to yourself, don't change for anybody. And like I don't think she's not the type, but like she has such a soft and gentle and humble soul that I'm just like, those are the type of people they try to eat alive and try to completely just ruin because they think it's like, oh, let me just dim your light real quick.
Correct. And like how can you be and you have to really be self actualized before you like walk into it because it can twist. You got to figure out what boundaries you're willing to break. If any.
Right.
And sometimes
stand
you
on it.
almost have to be in the situation to like understand how you're going to react. And unfortunately, like a lot of the preparation, at least preparation that we received as young girls was oftentimes more, I think, shame focused versus
Yeah.
like, here's how to step into your power. Here's like this resource. I feel like it's something you only talk about with your friends. And honestly, in the book, Nikki didn't talk about what happened to her for like years, like until she processed it. And she was just in the midst of working so hard that she really did not talk to anybody about it for years. Like they had and she was in a relationship, and I honestly thought that was a really nice, I guess, fucked up, but at least we got to see how rape can happen in a relationship, and I don't think we see that as much.
No, we don't. Not in books. No. Because, just because I consented once doesn't mean I'm continuously consenting, right?
Right.
And so that is something that I like that she touched on. But it's also so sad because she didn't really even know. Like, really. She knew it felt weird to her, but she didn't really talk to anybody about it because she can't. The person that she would probably talk to is her mom. And her parents iced her out. So now she felt so alone and so ashamed that she couldn't even do anything else.
Yeah. And people are always like, I don't understand. What do you mean? Because it's like, yeah, listening to that scene, I was like, oh, this is an active rape that's happening right
Yes.
now. But, the person, like, they're in such shock and all the things that you guys just said. And people are like, I don't understand how. Da, 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 da. Well, you don't have to.
Also, she
Like-
didn't have a lot of faith in herself. Like, she felt like she didn't deserve better.
Yeah.
So she
yeah.
just-
Like there's so many emotions that go into that. Like I just can't imagine being like, I don't understand how you are like, why didn't you say anything? Like, for what? Like, why are you bringing this energy to this conversation?
But it's just like Sam said earlier, to piggyback off of that, it's just like we grow so much in shame versus power.
Yeah.
So if everybody around you is saying you're being too fast, you act this upon yourself, like you are acting out of the confines of what is a good girl, so you deserve whatever happens to you. And it still even happens now. Like with Meg, she is in her power, but when she got shot, nobody believed her. Everybody was like, nope, like you're just doing this for attention. When it's like, do you see Meg the Stallion? She don't need no attention. Shoot, I want to pay her all the attention. Shout out to Clay. He's a very lucky man. But
Man. And did you watch her documentary? So
yes,
it's so good,
I
so sad.
cried.
Yeah.
I cried. It's like
Wow.
somebody can pick you at the most vulnerable time of your life, and then you just are in it. Just like Nikki, like she thought she needed him. Alonzo, she thought she needed him to succeed, to be where she needed to be, because she is failing her parents because she dropped out of law school. So obviously he picked her when she was young, vulnerable, and would do anything really to succeed in a way. And he essentially made her feel like this is the only way you can succeed if you do these actions with me because of who I am. And it's the same thing with Meg, right? Like she was sad and vulnerable. Her mom passed. Her dad already passed. She has no one really. And then you are here and you just give me all the attention. You make me laugh. You make me forget things. And yeah, we might be drinking. We might be smoking. We might be doing whatever just so I can get past it. Dang, men suck.
To take somebody in their most vulnerable, right? That's when you can really, I mean, that's when cults come in. I mean, it's like when everybody wants to take advantage of you, they know, hey, you're in need. Let me come take advantage. This is my in.
Wait, I just had a thought.
Oh.
Nikki really was taking advantage in the first 3 relationships until she got to the last. She was met at a very vulnerable time when she didn't even value herself or was unsure of herself.
That's a good way to say that too, is because like, you know, sometimes maybe it's not that you don't value yourself. Maybe you just don't know what do I actually care about? So yeah, that's a really nice way, I think, to give her grace, because she was in her 20s. And
Listen, I did some dumb stuff in my 20s, so I concur.
all the bad relationships.
Not that, but bad relationships for sure. Not recognizing my own power, thinking that if I don't do this, it's like the end of the world. When really it's like, I am like the baddest. Like when Meg said, my stomach flat and my booty big and I can stay out all night long because I ain't got no kids. Who you talking to? Because it can't be me. And I felt that. I felt that. I really did. Can the man definitely be making me feel the things? Because you might be his first ever baddie. And he don't know how to act. And he got to go. Because he don't know how to act. So, to think about this, like, for those who don't know about either one of our podcasts, like, what is one thing you hope listeners take away from this conversation today? I know, we talked about a lot.
We talked about so much. I mean, I feel like, not to sound, cliche, but just being in community, because mind you, this is the first time we're ever actually like really talking to you. And the way that we're just yap. Like,
So much in common.
right.
Yeah.
So much in common. And like having these types of conversations are so important. And especially in community, being able to, relate to one another. And the way that books can do that, again, not to sound cliche, but like the reason both shows do what we do is because of the love of the book. Hello.
It's the love of the book. We love a book.
That's a mic drop moment right there.
We love the books.
We
What
love
about
the
you,
book,
Sam?
And we
Same
love to
thing?
yap.
Let's see. I don't know. I guess to be okay not understanding where your life decisions will take you in your 20s, maybe, and to give yourself grace for the learning process, because just like Nikki did in this book, it took a lot of left turns and just kind of going with the flow, and then seeing how maybe, that could have been handled differently, and just taking that into the next opportunity that comes your way. Like, be easy on yourself, and I guess try to make an impact, make some change wherever you end up.
I do like that. Make some change. Okay, little lightning round, and then we're out of here. All right, Barbara, the boss is Sugar. Queen or menace?
Menace.
Quimenace?
That's a good. I like that.
I like that for menace. Nothing worse than a soggy kappa. Agree or disagree? No wrong answers.
Can I plead the fifth on this one? Please.
Because you knew you were insane for that one.
I'm gonna just step back.
Right. I'm not trying to get jumped.
Greek life men, I just don't know if they're for me. But that's
Fair.
just me.
Someone-
That's just me.
As someone who's talked to a few Kappas in my days, currently talking to a Kappa in this day, I just,
It's okay. I'm on the other side of 1911. My fiance's on the other side, so I understand.
I dealt with some of them too. I dealt with some of them
Listen.
too. Listen.
Woo, when you see the two figures touching. Anyway, Nikki at the beginning of the book versus Nikki at the end of the book. Who would you want to have brunch with?
Oh, the end.
And
The end,
Got
for
it.
sure.
One book every reader in this conversation needs to pick up next. Or listening needs to pick up next.
Ooh. Shit. Damn. I've read. Hold on. I gotta get the story graph out.
Boomtown by Nick Stone.
Ooh.
Oh, I do have that on my list.
I
That's
do
a good
think
one.
that one's fun because it's like a mystery
Love a midnight
thriller.
ballerina.
But yes, there's some nice dancing, some night like entering that world is kind of fun. So if you need a little nighttime read, like it's a good one.
That's why I'm
is a
trying to
good
get
one.
to Atlanta early because I'm trying to see some midnight ballerinery.
T, I've seen the conversations about that too, and I'm like, wait a minute, do we need to
Listen,
do
are we
early?
doing that? Kendall's
Right. Is it
listen,
really
because I do love Blue Flame.
Give me
I've
a
never been to
date.
either. Like,
Oh,
I
I
need
love
to
the strip
take
club.
my cherry and just
Oh, I love a strip club.
I'm so weak.
I'm just a ratcheteer. Anyway, Lana.
look. I want a little intro into the ratcheteering.
Listen.
Hey.
Wow.
Right.
I
Right.
just wow.
I'm looking at what I've boomed. That was a good one, Sam's. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things, and it's up on my list as my up next. Currently, I'm reading Big Girl Blitz, but next I'm reading Kin by Tayari Jones. Ooh, and that's the reaction I keep getting.
Top 5 book, instant classic. Like
Right.
this is where I put Zeal.
Oh,
I cried. Like that book. American Marriage was good, but this is good.
Damn. We're gonna see her on Sunday. She's having her
Oh,
book tour
I just
stop
saw her
here.
in Baltimore for she's at Enoch. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. Like, Zeal, Homegoing is in that canon of modern classics for me. Like, very much a modern classic. Like, that book is good. Good.
Well, it's on my up next. I'm
With a
very excited
good
about it.
DT.
with the DT.
All right, so where can the folks find you? Tell everybody a little bit about y'all's show, because you guys need to make sure you guys are listening to them as well as you're listening to me. So go ahead.
Well, yeah, it's a crossover of it all.
Yes.
You can find us everywhere at She Well Read. We're most active on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Not Twitter. Hello, where did that come
Threads.
from? Well, I mean, Threads is now the Twitter of it all. Like, it's getting to that point, so maybe that's why.
when we say Twitter, we mean Threads.
Right. That's what I'm
'Cause
talking. If I slip up,
FX, like what the hell is that?
yeah,
What is that?
yeah. What is that?
know.
What is
Never heard
that?
of
And how
and
you guys drop the episodes?
what'd you say? Say it
How
again.
often?
So right now we're doing bi-weekly mini-sodes, bonus episodes. And then we'll be starting the new season of the show in August.
Love that. Love that. Well, I want to thank you guys for being in the space and place with me and always talking about my favorite topic, which is books.
Yes, and thank you for having us. This was so fun.
Of course. I love it. Don't worry, I'll be back. And I'm going to see y'all too in Atlanta. So that's already going to be a thing.
Tea. And we'll have to have you on our show. We're going to spread the love. Yeah. We can talk about another book.
Spread the love. That's the Brooklyn.
Yes, all the pod girlies, we got to get together at BRBF.
We do, because it's hard out here for a pimp. But with that, y'all, that is another episode of ... But make it books. Keep healing, but always make it books. Peace, y'all.